made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from
With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. This indeed is a tough time for him right now, trying to figure out how to win games. Only one win in their first 9 starts.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown thus far. I mean, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
You know, they could be a sleeper. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them, especially after the disappointing start, but they're no pushovers. They may fly under the radar and surprise a few. Let's see how it plays out.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Greek is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Hill in at the 5 down low. And here is Irving. Following Markieff Morris's 3, Hill a screen on Bledsoe. Irving drives in. Can't convert after the good screen. Warren kicks to Morris. Bledsoe outside. Back to Morris. Fires. High post. Cannot hit. And Cleveland the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Bledsoe outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Bledsoe hits them both. Here's Freak in the game against Sacramento. Very impressive. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Morris with the bucket. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Booker following the miss by Freak.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kicks it out to James. And the 3 off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Booker with it. Out defended by Freak. To the left wing. Warren kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Booker. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off the pick. A nice shot by Booker.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now here's LeBron. Defense is right there. This is to Freak. They need this, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff Hornacek. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Robinson's checked in for Phoenix. Knight comes in for Booker. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. And Phoenix has possession. 4-point game. And Thompson sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Smith checked in for the Suns. McDaniels comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Warren. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Humphries. And it's Morris in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Puts up the baby hook, and that one's good. 7 points for Markieff Morris. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Freak with it. He's got 10. Inside, Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In third, the Cavaliers.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Plays it up and banks it in.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now, here's Warren. 6 on the shot clock, picked by Humphries. Morris outside from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Got a piece of it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Warren, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How he performed last season. 10th in field goal percentage, 14th in scoring, and a top backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
And the Suns making a change here. Dudley's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Hill, he's checked in for Thompson. Irving against Bledsoe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 9 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Fires at the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Bledsoe's got 7.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. Irving against Bledsoe. He feeds it to Warren. Here's Booker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And the basket good. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 30 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Irving.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers ahead, up 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the 5. Now, here's Warren. Booker gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Phoenix. There's the dish to Freak, and stolen by Booker. Drops in the breakaway layup. Cleveland leading by 4. Now Freak, he kicks it to Hill. He dishes it to James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Good on both. Well, Phoenix shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe outside. And the layup falls. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Irving gets a screen from Simpson. Plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Morris, no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Now here's Freak. He's got 20. Offensive rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Bledsoe kicks to Dudley. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bledsoe outside. No good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that one's good, Irving.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Freak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. And what a tremendous game for Freak. 25 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Kept alive. Dudley, no good, unable to end this run.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal. Here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Goes up, and Freak throws it down hard.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Brandon Knight's checked in for Booker. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Thompson misses.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Bledsoe kicks to Dudley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Robinson's checked in for Morris, and it's KJ McDaniels in for Warren. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's McDaniels. Robinson kicks to Bledsoe. Passes to McDaniels. To the middle. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. McDaniels got 5 now.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Cleveland leading by 11. James a screen on Knight. Irving drives in, and it's denied. Bledsoe outside. The feed to Robinson. Irving against Knight. Bledsoe outside. Another 3 for Phoenix. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Now here's Knight after LeBron James's miss. Outside Knight. Feeds to Dudley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in steals, 5th in assists, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you pointed out, Greg, I mean, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and mental preparation.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Cleveland also making some changes. Seraphin comes in for LeBron. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Irving. Dudley with a screen for Knight. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Seraphin. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith with the ball. And McDaniels with the block. Knight kicks to McDaniels. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Now the pass to Thompson, and that one is hammered home.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now, so that was a big basket for them.
That is good. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Freak kicks to Thompson. Here's Simpson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Smith checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for McDaniels. Now, here is Knight. 11 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Nice shot by Smith.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from Freak. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Knight. Oh, that's blocked.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Inside, Smith. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 5th assist in this one.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Warren, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Knight kicks to Booker. Pass to Smith. All alone. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Stolen by Warren. Knight in the corner. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And stolen by Booker. Warren dishes to Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Markieff Morris. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Checking out the game Marquise Morris is having. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hood's checked in. LeBron right side. Pass to Hill. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master it.
And guys, this game won't be close for long.
Phoenix making a change here. He's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here too. Freaks checked in for Hood. Morris a screen, kicks to Warren. Knight into the lane. They now take the lead. Knight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Dudley with a screen for Knight. In the corner, it's Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Dishes it to Freak. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bledsoe's got his third rebound tonight. He feeds it to Dudley. With the second effort, and they'll keep possession. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. A nice shot by Irving.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris a screen, and Dudley kicks to Morris. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morris has got 9 points here in the second half. Doubled by Knight. It's tipped.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Simpson, the pass to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Morris inside. He's guarded by Love, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Bledsoe outside. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the jam. I mean, just
Beautiful.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Dudley dishes to Morris. The shot no good. Great D that time from Love. Passes it to Irving. He kicks it to LeBron. The shot no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Knight passes to Bledsoe. Back to Knight. The three. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Simpson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Freak's got 40 points.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Freak with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Hill sets the screen for Freak, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Knight into the lane. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. The dish to Thompson. From 13, that's good. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bledsoe's checked in for the Suns. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to James. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Smith drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Bledsoe kicks to Warren. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
All right, fellas, let's see if we can take it. A couple stops, a couple buckets, and we get the W.
Deflects the pass. McDaniels kicks to Humphries. From the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Freak. Jacks up a three. And McDaniels with the block. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, they made a great run, but you were able to hold on. How did you do it?
Just try to keep attacking, try to get to the free throw line, stop the clock, put pressure on their defense, and just try to keep as much pressure on them.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game. With the wedding.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play. And for Cleveland, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
Yeah, putting up the numbers that he just did.
Can't get a high, nothing. It's all right.
This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of
2016 NBA Finals rematch. Winner takes all. We about to go ahead and do these niggas saying something nasty. If we in Cleveland, it's over. You lucky we in Golden State, bitches. We still gonna beat y'all bitches on your home court. Yo, ugly ass. Young thug haircut having ass nigga. Oh, broccoli fade ass nigga.
This Sunday evening, along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Rockets in Houston. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able
time to eat.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Dude, get this bitch off of me.
LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position.
Oh, he should have dunked that.
And it's Serafin at the foul.
Damn, that's how you feel, Serafin?
Moving against two.
All right, y'all, let's run a play, get it started.
Here's Freak. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
Dang, that was such a weak-ass screen.
Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Wild. Barnes grabs the miss. And Bransburg spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving. He's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And it's
crazy.
Tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid.
All right, calm down, calm down.
You can tell that pass just
stretch it
hung in
out.
the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Get on train, man. I don't know why Serafin is. I need to play
Thompson. Shoots. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one is off.
Good foul. We'll take that little one foul. Good foul.
And he's good on the second.
Oh, well, he only got one.
Here's LeBron. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Feeds it to Freak.
Dude, I cannot hit nothing.
For the game thus far. Here still looking for their first mate.
Cavaliers have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Freak sets a screen for LeBron.
Good shot.
A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors have gone 1-3.
Man up. Man to man.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Defensively, that possession started a
Ball.
because they just handed him.
That's the ball.
Here's Simpson. Offensive rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question.
3 minutes.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was out.
We started the same game out the same way last game against the last team.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% slip over the course of last season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now here's Curry. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Over in the corner, Barnes. Up against Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Come on, dog. That was stupid. I went to pump fake.
A strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their home.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game is teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Money. Let's go.
Hands the shot from the wing. Irving's got his first
Fuckers, get your assist up there, Curry.
Passes, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Barnes. The three. Shot is no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Love gets it to go.
Shot, Love.
Warriors trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum right there.
Thompson.
Give me that.
Blocked by Simpson. They recover it. And
come on, y'all. I blocked the shot. Come on, man.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point line. Nothing yet going outside.
Something different.
Love with the screen for Freak. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Curry against James. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. He'll head to the free throw line. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And the season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Damn, for real, Caleb. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. All right. Love you. Bye.
Performance for him. Put up about 9 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's the reality. I mean, you don't get to pick your minutes, so you have to make the most of what you get.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night. Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. Here's Simpson. Good D by Johnson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The Cavaliers pull it in. James dishes to Hill. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
There's Freak. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Freak kicks to Thompson. James, the pass to Simpson. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Nothing at all.
Guarded by Curry. The screen from Thompson. Freak kicks to Smith. Now here's Thompson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's stolen by Curry.
How the fuck you get way out there on the perimeter any goddamn way?
Iguodala right side. Bogut kicks to Curry.
Oh, shit.
Trying to find Thompson to get it to him. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior.
World's smallest projector.
Hell no.
Just gonna sit outside. Game up.
Here's that's the screen for Freak to the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending play here, so they'll count the bucket.
Like, you know your tailgate party shit.
Barnes, he's checked in for Bogut. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Chalmers in for Sharpen up. The moment now, reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Serafin in at the center.
Get the fuck out the paint!
Curry's checked in for Nick Coates. Warriors leading by 3. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outside
That's not my dude.
He had 26 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't go up for him. Really efficient night from the field. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Freak. Thompson dishes to Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance in on for a three-point play.
Really, the defense has helped us to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Clarkson, tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
The high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Curry following the basket by Freak. Rockets 6. Here's Chalmers. And the rejection.
Good block, Kevin Love.
The Warriors able to return possession here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And they're able to recover.
Yeah, you still let him get the fucking...
As they get it back. Green, the pass to Curry.
Are you serious?
And the
3.
wide open shot from Chalmers. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Chalmers. And here is the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Outside, Green. The offensive rebound.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounds.
That wasn't a fucking... What's the name? I know Renner Center. I'll be in Friday. Don't worry.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover. You look at the game so far for Freak. He's got 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
Was it as good for really one of their highlights of the game defensively? Maybe he's not one of the elite shot shooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
No good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of foul.
Of course, they hit every fucking thing.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Irving kicks the Freak. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He dishes it to Freak. Stolen by Thompson. Curry against LeBron. And Chalmers kicks to Thompson. Green the screen. Thompson misses.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
Pick and roll offense, y'all.
Freak with it. He's got 8. Passes it to Love. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love.
Good shot. Come on.
Wide open shot is on the money.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th
Every fucking shot is a goddamn tray.
And that's key this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And so we wrap up.
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game.
I have shit to make up. You bitches ain't doing shit either. Be a fucking asshole about the situation, shit. Sugarcoat shit no more. Fucking bitches ain't hitting shit. I put up 46 something fucking points last game. Where the fuck y'all at, Brian? What I'm out of the game, that's what you need to be taking over.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players
Yeah, we're only down 14. So we're only... Wait. Yeah, we're only down 14.
Andre Iguodala has been sensational.
Yeah, he's played just a
Hand all in his face.
Overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient.
Let's go, man.
Fully on display the other day.
See, let's go.
The guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut are down low.
Yeah.
It's Barnes, and it's the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Cavaliers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Now they always say that's unrecognized command.
Warriors leading by 11.
Would I be cussing?
Outside Curry. And he gets that one to go off the floor.
Motherfucker.
Curry's got 8.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And here is Irving. Dishes it to Freak. And it's
Too many big dudes down there. That was stupid.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Got a piece of it.
Well, that's how y'all feel? That was no foul?
Last touch by
Because I believe I got raped. Bitch, I bet you I hit this tray on you. Bet you I hit this tray on you.
They set the pick.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry with it. Picked up by Love. Curry kicks to Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Good defense.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their game with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo.
Doug, get your little ass up.
Now here's Barnes following the miss by Freak. Baseline Jay on the way. Got a hand on it. Here's Irving. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Come on, y'all. Y'all need to pick up the intensity.
He's getting his first free throw.
And that's not how we're going to do it. Substitution.
Good on the second free throw.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last year, getting it done. 9th in 3-point field goal percentage. And a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year.
Dog, I was about to be pissed the fuck off.
Shooter when he gets a good look. Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And the foul called on Kevin Silk.
He was just moving out the way. I ain't even use a screen.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bogut says a screen for Curry. Off the pick. And that one's good. Curry's got 10.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
We've been down by this much before. Wasn't I just down by this much last game? Same situation. 5, huh? Nigga, and I'm Craig. What the fuck you mean? Fuck these niggas, dang. I give 2 shits about these niggas. Isolation.
Now, Freak. He's got 11.
Bitch.
Trying to break that ice cold streak.
Oh, shit. See, every time I cuss, invalid command.
Unfortunately, that's been the
God
result
damn
of
it.
him over and over, guys.
You gotta stop that from happening.
That's one way he defends, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Freak. Curry with the steal.
Curry with the steal. You don't ever hear that.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. 9 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Fuck y'all. Y'all said I was gonna lose. Y'all played me, man. Y'all supposed to be on my side, man. I see how it is. Y'all jinxed me, man. That's a nice little roll. Y'all jinxed me.
Johnson nails both of them. And so it's
Huh?
with it. Trailing by 17.
Oh, no, I'm not about to lose.
State is the first
I told you I am not about to lose this.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences.
Oh, my God, Craig.
You know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
And the basket by Curry.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And a wide open look for Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Freak.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12.
If it was a little dude, that would have been a charge, but since he's a big dude, Charles, you old Miami trader.
Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Thompson misses.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Freak. 14 points for him.
I needed that.
Thompson outside. Back to Chalmers. Good D by James.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even if shots seem close.
Come on, you stupid bitch. Hit those. Only down fucking 14. You hit both. Alright, we're going down by 60. Okay, we're still only down 14.
And then for Cleveland, Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin, and Freak checked in for James. Hill sets the screen for Freak. He feeds it to Hill, and he drops him away up off the glass. Hill's got 5 points so far.
So they call me the pick and roll maestro.
Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Matt dishes to Barnes. 106 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes. The shot's good on the assist.
This nigga, like, these motherfuckers got everybody shooting the tray.
Really good example of this passing ability.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Here's Hill. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Iguodala outside. Green, the screen. Over in the corner, Barnes. There's the three.
Oh, I was in there.
Matt, no up.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Freak kicks to Canning. Here's Freak. 14 points for him. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got a triple eight card.
I was about to be mad. He should have been took that fucking shot. That shit took like glitz or something.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not
Down
exactly
fucking 11.
here, but you never know.
What? Yeah, you never know, bitch. We still got 8 minutes.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Serafin at the 5. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Outside, Green. Tries again. And it's blocked.
Good shit. No unnecessary points, y'all.
Pass to Serafin. There's a good
Hit that.
screen.
Come on, Dave. Love, you fucking are a bitch right now.
Curry kicks to Thompson. The drive by Green. That doesn't go either for
Good defense, Craig.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start.
Give it to him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're down 9 points. Let's go. Fuck the Splash Brothers.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Sun Cam replay.
Lock him down.
Curry dishes to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Bogut. That's in. Coming off.
Dog, for real, Andrew Bogut, for real, hand in his face, just hitting jumpers? I don't think so.
And their D not putting up any resistance today.
Shots good for sure.
And the
Let's go, quick buckets, quick buckets. That's what we need.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. And he hits the jump shot.
This is fucking ridiculous. Nigga, I am locking Steph Curry down.
Here's Freak.
I ain't got no control over that other stuff. Like, that's the fucked up part. Man, I just shitted on that nigga, you little bitch.
You gotta do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrapper.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was prepping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Well, with the screen on Kirk. Off the screen, foul call that time.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You can hit free throws, baby.
And that one falls for one.
Good shit. Good shit.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
It's Curry with the drive. That's the bucket Curry.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's Simpson. Rebound Bogut.
Oh my God, why would you take that fucking shot if you know you're on fucking balance?
Inside. Green. It's tipped. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
James against Barnes. Over to the ring. Here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. But he stays with it. Curry with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Inside. In the corner, it's James. Cleveland moving it around. Now here's Freak. Guarded by Kirk. Freak kicks to Seraphin. To the inside.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
You rarely see him missing dunks.
I don't ever fucking miss a goddamn dunk.
And it threw him off just enough. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Doug, come on now.
Cavaliers are gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Freak kicks to Seraphin. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Nigga, you see that old off-the-wall ass shit?
He's a go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Kicks it out the low. Here's Simpson. And another miss by
So off balance. That was so stupid.
I'm worried about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all. He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Now the Warriors picking it up. Curry's got the ball. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers
Broke it down to fucking 5 off of you bitch ass niggas.
The pass to Simpson. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Simpson. There's a screen. Run deep. Here's Serafin. Shot is off.
Doug, what the? I'm like, Doug, for real?
And Johnson gets the
yeah, money.
Nailed from 3-point line. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Yeah, I got 6 turnovers, but.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. And Cleveland also making a change. Smith is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Freak kicks to Serafin. That's good. Serafin's got 4 points this quarter.
That's how to orchestrate for your team. Terrific pass.
Golden State's gone 1 of 1 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Screen by Bogut. Kicks it to Johnson.
Doug, get up on him.
Over in the corner, Green. Baseline jumper. Here's Bogut.
Then you let him get. I was about to try. I sure was about to throw my motherfucking controller. This nigga fucking do all this defense, and then you fucking let him get the goddamn rebound and the amp.
LeBron with the ball. Here's Simpson. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. 20 points for Freak.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
It's Curry with the drive. The Cavaliers pull it in. Serafin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it down. Freak with it. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson in the corner.
Nail in the coffin.
And the Warriors lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
These niggas is missing, like, Doug. You wonder why I'm so fucking tired.
Their bread and butter, if you will.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. And the way he was able to dissect their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on this team.
He's off on the first.
And what a tremendous game for Serafin. He's got 10 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Bogut. Luke Banner comes in for Green. Max checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Chalmers in for Curry. Feeds it to Banner. Iguodala outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, he couldn't hang on to it. He's got to be ready for the pass, ready to catch it.
The Cavaliers in offense. It's a 14-point game. Lets it go from deep, and that is good. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And stolen by Freak. From outside the arc, they get it again. From deep three-point range, no good there. So we see the Warriors taking the...
Dreaming, though. Hit me up when you get a chance. Got some stuff to talk to you about. All right, we'll do. No, I'm serious. We won't get you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Fuck Stephen, bitch.
His performance, Shaq.
You had a sensational night.
Fuck.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us.
See, I gotta be at 2:30.
Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the CK Sports crew.
Huh?
I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
I gotta go over and stay the night at James, because she has to get up and go do some shit tomorrow. I don't really feel like having to get up super early, get on the bus, and